about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow.
Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video and a brand new vlog. I'm back with a travel vlog today and I'm coming to you from the Atlas Mountains in Morocco. Let's just take a little look at the view because as you can see, I'm staying right here in the mountains in a riad called the Atlas Prestige in a place called Imlil, which is about an hour and a half's drive from Marrakesh airport. So I'm here on a little break and I thought I would take you around to see some of the scenery because it is absolutely beautiful here. You've got the mountains, you've got a waterfall up there which I'll be hiking to a little bit later on today. And yeah, it's just beautiful and so relaxing to be here in the mountains. I'm just here for a couple of nights, having a little break with my partner and some friends, but I just thought it'd be nice to share some of the scenery and the sights from the trip. We actually booked this through BA Holidays and managed to get a really good deal. It was actually, I think it was under £250 for 2 people for 3 nights bed and breakfast, including the flights from Heathrow Airport. So it was a real bargain of a trip, and when I saw it I was just looking through the different deals for this time of year, and yeah, I just thought that would be fantastic. I have been to Marrakesh before and stayed just outside of Marrakesh, and on that trip we did a trip to the Atlas Mountains, so it's really nice to be able to come back. Drive from the airport cost €50 and it was a very long and windy drive through the mountains, lots of kind of big drops and scenery, and then it started to get dark, so it was very atmospheric, felt like a real adventure coming out here. And then waking up this morning to this view is just incredible. One thing I hadn't quite considered was that it would be quite chilly here in the mountains. I was looking at the weather for Marrakesh, which is a lot warmer than here. So in Marrakesh at the moment it's about 25 degrees and here in the mountains it's more like 10 degrees. So yeah, there's a big difference. So I definitely recommend that you check that if you are heading out this way anytime. So I'm glad I bought plenty of layers. Before we jump in, if you're new here, do click subscribe for brand new videos every single week. And if you enjoy this travel vlog, then do give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's jump in. This is a lovely little balcony. It has a couple of stools and there's even some curtains that you can pull across out here, which I think is fab. I love the railings too. The room has this really cute little sofa area by the door. You can see out through the door to the mountains. And also there's another window on the side here. And how about this for a ceiling? How cool is that? And look at these tiles in the bathroom. Very cool. Got this kind of open shower, which was lovely this morning. The rooms were beautifully decorated and they even had some traditional Berber clothes in them that you could try on. The riad also had this beautiful dining space with an open fire. It was so cozy in there, and for €8 you could eat 3 courses with things like traditional Moroccan soup to start, delicious tagines and fresh fruit. So if you look underneath the lamppost in the distance, there is the waterfall that we're going to visit today. So let's head off on this trek. And the best way to find this waterfall is to follow the water. So that is exactly what we did. As you can see, the paths were quite rocky, quite narrow. Up in the distance there is Mount Toubkal, which is the highest peak in North Africa. So you could continue your way up to that if you were feeling very adventurous, but it's recommended that you do that with a guide. The bridges were good fun to cross. Some of them were very narrow. And at the waterfall, you can stop and have a drink. How about this for a bridge? It was very rickety and good fun to get across that. The trek is around 40 minutes up the valley from Imlil, and that will take you up to the small Berber village of Arund. Across the valley there, you see that small building? That is the rug shop that I picked up a rug the last time I came to Marrakesh and ended up with a beautiful red rug that is still in my living room now. So it was really fun to see that building and remember that time. Then it was time to cross the valley and head back on the other side, by which time the sun had come out and it was a lot warmer. Just down the hill from the Riad, there are plenty of shops if you want to bring home some beautiful rugs or cushions or crockery. Good morning, it's the next day and today we're going to be going on a little adventure. We've got a guide who's going to drive us into the mountains and we're going to go and explore a little bit further away. So I thought I would take you along for that too. So we've driven for about 2 hours and we've stopped at a place called Tinmel Valley, and we're going to go and have a little walk now to a Berber village and then we're going to head to the mosque. Quite a long and windy drive. The scenery was incredible. We went through lots of valleys. There was this incredible dam that had the most amazing still water on, and yeah, we're going to go and have a little look around here now. These are almond trees. It's much warmer now. I probably don't need the hat. Never mind, it was chilly this morning. Got olive trees here as well, and I believe that it is barley that's growing in this field. Take a look at this wall, how this has been constructed. There's a little hole in this door here that's been made by the cats. So we have a DIY cat flap. So we've just strolled through a village here in the valley and we're going to continue our walk to the mosque. We just stopped for tea and some freshly baked bread with some olive oil that's made here in the valley with one of the villagers. It was absolutely delicious. Up there is the old city wall, what remains of it. You can see how thick it is from the side here. This is the school. Imagine going to school here, right in the middle of the valley. And we've made it to the mosque. It was quite the hike. I definitely recommend bringing some sensible trainers or walking boots, lots of layers, sunscreen, sunglasses, and some water. The mosque was built in 1153 and was in use for about 100 years, and it was restored in the 90s, and it's one of the few mosques in Morocco that non-Muslim people can visit. In the village here there's about 60 families, and there's a smaller mosque in the village that they use. The wood that you can see in these pillars is cedar wood that comes from the Atlas Mountains, and that's added there for stability in case of earthquakes. And you can see the wider columns here. These narrow ones are the ones that were part of the restoration in the 90s. This section over here would have had a roof on it, and this section here was always outdoors. You can see what's left of the pillars, and in the middle over there was the fountain for washing. And this is the one remaining piece of the original ceiling. It's market day here today, so let's go and have a little look. So these pots are what the bread that we had in earlier are made in. So they heat them up with some wood, and then they take the wood out, and then they put the dough in, and it actually bakes on the hot clay. It's time for lunch. Lunch was a delicious lamb tagine with walnuts and figs. that was absolutely delicious. I think I'm going to end the vlog here, so I really hope you enjoyed this look around the Atlas Mountains with me. If you did, do give this video a little thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!